We're gonna give you about 10 minutes on the bar, and then we're gonna give you 10 minutes of mat Pilates on the floor so we can strengthen up that core. So the way we're gonna start, big toes touch, hand on the bar. If you don't have a bar at home, feel free to put that hand right on top of the back of a chair. Heels touch, toes turn out. We call this first position. Shoulders stack over hips, hips stack over heels. And I'd like your hips to be neutral for my program. I understand that in a traditional ballet class, you might tuck under, but what happens when you bend the knees is the knees tend to go forward, and then that puts a little bit of stress on the knee capsule. So what I'd like is for you to maintain a neutral hip position, letting the knees softly track over the balls of the feet. It's gonna be a little safer for your knees. So we're gonna start by standing up. Feet are turned out, placing weight into the outside edges of the feet, lifting the arches in 4, 3, 2, simple pliés, down, squeeze. The simple plié is the foundation of any ballet class. I wanna make sure you lift it all the way up to the top. 8 more, go. 8, and 7, and 6. Your knees track over your toes. Every time your legs are straight, you're gonna squeeze your thigh bones with your thigh muscles. 1 more set of 8. Body tall, abs are tight. Now, lift the heels and releve up. My legs stay straight the entire time. Make sure you're not bending your knees and popping up. Resist against gravity on the way down. Again, we call this releve. 8 more, go. Now try not to put weight onto the bar or onto the back of your chair at home. All the way up and all the way down, rolling through your feet. Remember to keep standing up nice and tall. 1 more set of 8. Abs are tight. 4 more like that. And 3. And 2. Let's go back to our pliés. Knees track over the toes. Every time your legs are straight, squeeze your thigh bones with your thigh muscles. Lifting the kneecaps up towards your hips. You're not locking out your legs, you're lifting your legs. 1 more set of 8. Perfect. I like to lift my toes a little bit. Allows me to sink into my heels. Reminds me to keep the weight into my heels. 2 more like that. Releve, lift the heels, straight leg squeeze. Let the legs leverage against one another. Try not to pop. Resist against gravity on the way down. And then, don't use momentum. Keep it nice and smooth. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. Give me 4 more. 4, in 3, in 2. Last one. Plie. Bend the knees, heels down. We're gonna change this a little bit. Remember those knees track over the toes. 4 more. In 4, 3, 2. Last one, listen. Down and lift your heels. Down, heels, heels down, squeeze home. Do that again. Down, heels, heels down, squeeze home. Really good. So you already knew the plie. We're just adding on to that plie movement. 3 more like that. 2 more. Last one. Now listen. Just releve. Up and down. Stay here. 4 more like that. And 3, 2. We're gonna add on to this movement. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Go back up, then drop the heels. Do that again. Up, out, up, and back again. Up, out, up. Remember, every time your legs are straight, squeeze your thigh bones with your thigh muscles.